want to discuss a recent incident you publicly addressed.
Yeah.
On Instagram, the R&B singer Trey Songz. He was a guest here.
Ah.
He released a new music video for his song "Pick Up the Phone," and you make a cameo appearance, as I understand it. But you say you never authorized him to use your likeness.
Yeah.
Okay. What were you doing there if you didn't want to be in the video?
Well, it was a party. It was a regular party. You know, I was in Miami for New Year's. A lot of friends there, people there. You know, so I just went to hang out, and then it turned into a video.
You didn't know it would be a video?
No, I didn't know.
Did you see cameras?
Yeah, when I started to see cameras, I was like, okay, they filmed a video. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, until they started asking me to be in it.
They did ask you to be in it?
Yeah, more than once.
And you said no?
Yeah, more than once.
Why did you say no?
Because I wasn't in the right mind. I had been drinking and eating, and it wasn't a professional environment. It was not a place where I'm like, I'm in the right mind to decide if this works with my brand, if I like the artist. I don't know nothing about the artist that it's also in the song.
Did you say no to the producer or to Trey?
I said first no to the producer, then said no to the assistant, and then said no to Trey, and then said it again after I, came out the closet.
What did you mean by sexual intimidation?
I mean, just that, sexual intimidation. I feel as a female, often I'm put in situations where sometimes males will use their masculinity, their sexuality to taunt you. You know, I hate to have to bring and say that and make it known, but I mean, look, I ain't the first person that's gone through. People have gone through this all the time. In college, in high school, but these aren't the things that I've experienced. So this was like kind of one of my first major experiences. You know, it would be like you going to a party where the biggest jock is there, and the whole time he's like, you can get screwed, you can get this, you can get that, and you ain't no little girl no more.
Have you heard from Trey since you posted it?
I haven't heard from him directly, no.
Who'd you hear from?
I heard from my manager,
And your manager said what?
The same thing that everybody always says, I didn't know. I didn't know.
So your manager had no knowledge of it?
No, not my manager, saying that, Trey said I didn't know.
Are you planning to take legal action?
Yes, I am. I mean, the video is down now. But I mean,
but
more so,
out,
it's out and it's over. But I feel more so my point isn't to say, it's not just specifically about this person, this guy, and what he did. It's the overall idea that you can't just do stuff to people, and it's all right, no matter who you are.
She explained the reason behind her decision to keep things on the low.
I'm really one of those people that very much so keep it on the Beyonce tip of just like, keeping everything low key. I think the reality is just it became more difficult to hide, that. We spend all this time together and he's really my closest friend. So it just becomes a thing where I'm not gonna hide, something that makes me happy.
So she decided that being open with the relationship was the best way to go for her. But then people started digging into Darius and they didn't find anything impressive about him. Well, at least not impressive enough for the Kiki Palmer. In fact, it's still unclear what exactly he does for a living because the only thing we could find was this post by Yahoo News that says Darius has been working in both fitness and entertainment for more than 6 years. He also runs a YouTube channel which has amassed 19,000 subscribers. The site claims he is also an instructor at Inspire Fitness. The workout guru is seemingly interested in expanding his career into the film industry. I'm not gonna lie, it does seem like he is doing quite well for himself by normal people's standards, just not at Kiki's standard. And that's something that a lot of people have not been able to come to terms with. People believe that he could be using Kiki for her connections and her fame, and they just don't trust him. And if we're being honest, he hasn't exactly been moving like someone that should be trusted. I mean, there's this time someone on Twitter said that no grown man would sit and text their girl all day, and Darius responded, only reason I'm not gonna text her all day is because I'm with her all day. Or the time he posted this picture of Joe Goldberg and Love Quinn that said, what if we were both red flags? Now, if you know who those people are, then you know just how weird it was for Darius to make the post, but that's not all. He also tweeted this meme that says, my wife being the breadwinner, me showing her the Sixers City edition jerseys. So it's not exactly surprising that people don't trust him. Oh, and then there's the fact that his relationship with Kiki has always been kind of rocky. They were off and on for a while, and during one of their breaks, he shaded her on Instagram saying, if you are serious about growth, be serious about accountability. If you are serious about abundance, be serious about gratitude. If you are serious about intimacy, be serious about vulnerability. If you are serious about discipline, be serious about delayed gratification. Now, getting shaded by your man is some really nasty business, but unfortunately for Kiki, that was not the last time that he brought their issues to social media. But we're going to get to that in a bit. Y'all want to know what really convinced people that Darius was only after Kiki's money and fame? It's the fact that he pressured his then girlfriend to get rid of their pregnancy because he had started talking to Kiki and didn't want anything to mess that up for him. His ex Taylor exposed him on a TikTok video where she said, when he gets you pregnant, presses you to get rid of the baby, and 3 weeks later is booed up with Kiki Palmer. Taylor got so much backlash that she deleted the post, then reposted the video again, scratching out Kiki's name. So yeah, it has been a hot mess, but then, next thing we knew, Kiki was pregnant.
People have been in my comments saying Kiki's having a baby, Kiki's pregnant, and I want to set the record straight. I am. It's not that it didn't happen, I just tried to move forward, but beyond it. It is bad when people on the internet spread rumors about you, y'all, but it's even worse when they're correct.
Guys, I hope you're ready for another wild story because this information will shock you deeply to the core. So, you already know how weird the things in Hollywood are, but wait till you hear Kiki Palmer's candid revelation about her boyfriend and the father of her baby boy Darius Jackson, who also goes by Darius Dalton and found himself in a rather fruity situation after his encounter with Nonetheless. Diddy and as Kiki says, this experience scarred this man until the end of his days. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. So, Diddy's name has long become a synonym for another creepy drama, and Kiki is not the first public figure who openly talks about the music mogul cringe, worthy taste for men. And it seems like she couldn't stay silent when the rumors about her boyfriend, Darius Dalton, being severely traumatized by the encounter with the music mogul filled the social media.
Like, keeping everything low key. I think the reality is just it became more difficult to hide.
Little do we know about enigmatic Darius Jackson, but you know that since he and Kiki went public with their romance, she said nothing but the words of praise about this person, calling him the best partner she had ever had. On the newest episode of her baby, this is Kiki Palmer podcast. The star shared her thoughts on dating and why Jackson and her were a good fit. As the star said, she accepts every side of her boyfriend and doesn't even mind him showing feminine qualities. I always wanted a man that was not so overly obsessed with being masculine, you know what I mean, still had masculine energy, but also welcomed the softness that feminine energy can give. Well, the statement made a lot of eyebrows in the show business raise because the details about this Darius guy are still not clear. But apparently, as Kiki tired to hint, he doesn't mind swinging both ways. And here's another thing you should know about this man before I connect all dots in this story for you.
But now that you know I'm not totally tied down to you, now you want to play games with me? Well, understand, honey, I don't have to deal with you. I can go over here with her. I got millions of buckets to choose from, sweetheart. So you ain't stopping what's going on with me. So if you gonna act up, I'm about to link up with her. We out. We're done.